The forest that covers most of Nova Scotia is a very special type known as Acadian Forest. A mix of trees that lose their leaves every autumn, and others whose needles stay in place all year long. And this forest is much more than just trees. It's a living system overflowing with life of all kinds. From the birds and squirrels in the highest branches, to the fungi that blanket the forest floor, to the tiniest insects burrowing deep underground, every living thing in the forest depends on something else. And when each plays its part, the whole system thrives. But lately, our climate is changing, and the forest doesn't always work as it should. The Canada lynx is built for the cold. Their wide, fur-covered paws act like snowshoes, allowing them to move quickly over deep snow. These days, the snow is melting earlier each year, and when it disappears, the lynx lose their hunting advantage and struggle to catch food and survive. The lynx's main food, the snowshoe hare, is also perfectly adapted for snow. In winter, their fur changes from brown to bright white to help them hide. But when there's less snow, that change can backfire. A white hare on a dark forest floor is an easy lunch for predators of all kinds. Lynx and snowshoe hare populations are very tightly connected, and both can impact the health of the forest itself. Because snowshoe hares feed on the tiny green shoots of new plants as they emerge from the ground. The forest depends on the hare to keep certain trees from growing too quickly, crowding out others, and changing the way the forest grows. Up in the tree tops, the pileated woodpecker helps the old-growth trees of the forest by drilling into them with a powerful beak and feasting on insects like carpenter ants that destroy the trees from within. In the process, the woodpecker carves out deep holes, and those holes become nests for all sorts of other creatures, including Nova Scotia's tiny saw-whet owl. The saw-whets rely on the woodpeckers and the larger, older trees for shelter to raise their young. But warmer, drier summers are also hard on trees. The roots of evergreens are shallow, and when the ground surface dries up, they do too. Many evergreen trees die early and never reach full size. And in extreme cases, intense wildfires sweep through, destroying every tree in their path. Fewer old-growth trees means fewer saw-whet owls. But saw-whets eat deer mice, and without them, the rodent populations could explode. And since deer mice eat the seeds of most plants, too many of them could change the forest even more. For many Nova Scotians, to step into the Acadian Forest is to slow down time. And as you can see, it's much more than just trees. It's an intricate web of life where animals, plants, and everything else are connected. And most important of all, it's a home.